important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. Jake with it, covered by Miller. Here's Pirtle. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
What I really like about Pirtle is the soft hands. He's got excellent hands. You can't teach that. And he's got a nice stroke from mid-range.
The drive by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
From downtown, buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Quickly with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Back to Quickly. It's Dick on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Shot clock at 3. Quickly finds Barrett. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. Barnes right side. Dick with it. He's against Miller. Another shot. Miller grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
Mercy, Scotty Barnes. That was nasty.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Darko Rajakovic.
In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Now, Dick, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Stolen by Martin. Outside, Ball. Pass to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Here's Ball, following the score by Jakob Poeltl. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors trail by 3. Barnes finds Quickly. Second chance effort. Barnes can't get it to go. Last outing for Toronto unsuccessful. It was a loss to the Heat in Miami. Barnes against Ball. Dick with the steal. 1:12 left in the first quarter of the game. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. Outside, Ball. Lets it go from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Barrett for 3. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's his first foul. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Barrett, no good. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Here's Bridges. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Jakob Poeltl. Olenek, he's checked in for Toronto. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
The kick out to Ball. Charlotte moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Back to Martin. Got it off in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Brady Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quicker. And it's Olynyk in at center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success. Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Dick. Back to Barrett. Dick with it. He's covered by Ball. Dick can't get it to go.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Raptors trail by 8, and here they come. Barrett wide open. He fires. Carries it from three-point range. Barrett's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Ball with a wide open look. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Barrett with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. Here's Dick.
And you know Miller was in his head on that one. Nice job just staying connected, making the shot. And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
Olynyk slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Miles Bridges.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Hornets. And here is Quickly. Following LaMelo Ball's 3. Stolen by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball showing off those two-way skills, getting it done on both ends.
Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Olynyk. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, one of the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself.
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Martin, the pass to Miller. To the wing on the left. Ball against Quickly. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges kicks to Martin. Fires away from outside. Out to Miller. Bridges outside. drains it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got the lead up to 12 now for the Hornets.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
And here's Miller outside, and Ball slams it in.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Richards, and he dunks it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Miller dishes to Bridges, and a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got 3 assists tonight. And here's quickly for 3. The rebound by Richards.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Quickly against Ball. Back to Richards. Oh! Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, LaMelo relishes every chance he gets to drop a dime like that.
Here's Dick. No good again that time.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And so it's Charlotte closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
The Pacers will square off against the 76ers out in Philadelphia. 7 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off.
This is a game.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Charlotte Hornets. Thanks for spending half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
On the court for Charlotte, the post tandem, Bridges and Williams. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. And it's Martin in at the small forward position.
And that's just using his strength to fight for that rebound. And then Barnes able to send it back.
No one covering. Ball's got 20 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Dick finds Barrett. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Sinks the three-pointer.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Here's Ball. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
They get it again. It's Dick on the wing. Pass to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. The Raptors need to get a shot. Dick. No good from outside.
Poor execution. That was not how they drew up that possession.
One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects, and about 3/4 of the tradable picks ordered by just 1/3 of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Pass to Dick. Now Barrett takes the three. Rebound by Williams. Miller inside. Dick defending. Snatched up. The kick out to Williams. Here's Mann. A new 14 for Charlotte.
I see him.
Williams inside. He's against Olynyk. Count that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Back to Olynyk. Pass to Barrett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 7 points for R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Here's Mann. Outside for Martin. And it's off from three-point range. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Mitchell finds Olynyk. To the paint. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Pirtle's got 6.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Williams with a clean look. From outside off the mark. Raptors trail by 20. Now Mitchell. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Pirtle. The rebound by Gibson.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Miller, the pass to Martin. Miller inside. Dick defending. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Jakob Pirtle. Some changes for Toronto. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Olynyk. And quickly in for Davion Mitchell. Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Hornets. Green comes in for Martin. And there's a foul called on Trey Mann. That is his first foul of the game. There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. Barrett kicks to Quickly. Back to Barrett. Pass to Quickly. Here's Dick, covered by Miller. The Raptors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Charlotte leading by 21. The three hits the three-point bomb. Mann's got his first 3 points of the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Pass to Quickly. Tries the spin move. Here's Pirtle. Here's Dick. Barnes screen on Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. Dick's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Mann passes to Richards. Here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
And at the end. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So it's Toronto now. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. We've got Brown. Also Emmanuel Quickly out there. And it's Barnes in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Curry against Barnes. Pass to Richards. Offensive rebound. Some nice passing here by Charlotte. They grab their own miss and taken away by Brown. Quickly with a wide open look. Raptors get it back. Now Barnes. It's deflected and they get it back. On the wing quickly. Just 4 to shoot. They shoot again. Hornets with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Micic and taken away by Brown. A 3 from Quickly. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Williams finds Richards. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. And the layup's good off the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Williams dishes to Curry. On the wing, Green. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. A 3-ball. That one misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now, here's Quickly. D right on him. And here is Barnes. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
Bridges, no one around him. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, you can see the work being put in on that particular shot for Bridges, and his confidence as a result is continuing to grow.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. 1:56 left here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Launches a 3. It's good from long range. Battle's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
And Lawson gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. There's Ball with the 3, and again, Charlotte with the triple.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hornets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LaMelo Ball.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Ball's got 32 points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Takes a three. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were...
Characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason, and it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young, and it's Hunter in at the 3. Young with the bucket.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Here's Toronto with the ball. First chance of the season for them to go up against Atlanta.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Barnes finds quickly. 4 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. No good, a bit long that time. About a minute into this first quarter. For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker, and then he doesn't force things offensively, and that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game. Now here's Dick.
NBA, if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
Yeah, look, never tempt the guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
Yeah, rugged play by Capella, going through the foul and creating an and-one opportunity.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And over the last 4 seasons, Stan, the Hawks have hovered around 500.
Yeah, but trending downward year over year. Without control of their first-round picks for the next 3 seasons from the DeJounte Murray trade, Brian, they've got no choice but to make it work.
Dick gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Johnson passes to Capella. Back to Johnson. It's stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Raptors.
Yeah, great defense from Barnes. With 7-foot-plus wingspan, Scotty can create havoc.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Young against quickly. Pass to Capella. 6 to shoot. Here's Young. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, you love to see that. Really solid stuff from Young in close.
Quickly drives in. Outside Dick. Right wing. There's the 3. The rebound by the Hawks. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Capella. Back to Daniels. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
A minute 53 left to play in the first. Young looking around. 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. And it's Atlanta scoring again. For Toronto, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Quickly against Young. Outside Barrett. Off target from outside. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Young. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Capella. And no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Trailing by 2. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. The fourth spot held by Atlanta.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
There's Young with the three. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from deep. And again, Toronto no good. On the wing, Daniels. Guarded by Dick. Screen by Capella. Back to Hunter. Capella against Pirtle. Here's Daniels. He had 9 points in his last time out. The shot by Johnson, no good. Quickly from outside. Barnes finds Pirtle. Back to Barnes. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Atlanta on top, up. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
On the floor for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Quickly passes to Pirtle. Sinks that one from the post. Pirtle's got his first 2 points of the night.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Quickly against Young. Hunter passes to Capella. And stolen by Barrett. On the wing quickly. Guarded by Young. Back to Dick. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Hunter. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
Quickly from outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Ryan, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Here's Daniels. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Daniels has gotten his second bucket on the night. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Quickly. Quickly's got 3 assists tonight.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Young against Quickly. Young, the pass to Johnson. Here's Daniels, down to 5 on the shot clock. The steal. Quickly outside. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Capella can't get it to go.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Young with it, now Quickly defending. The kick out to Young. Pass to Daniels. No good there. Oh, Lennox with some nice D. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Rebound Atlanta. And there's 1:45 left in the first half of basketball. And stolen by Barrett. Fast break, here we go. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, good to see Barrett working hard on defense and coming up with the steal in the process.
Hunter passes to Young, inside, poke loose. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Barnes. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Barnes passes to Dick. Barrett with it. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Bufkin in for Young. Here's Mobo, covered by Johnson. Pass to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mobo. 3-pointer. Hunter with the rebound. Mitchell against Johnson. Down low. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Bufkin. Here's Johnson. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Toronto out in front. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's...
And later on, some... And that is going to do it for us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Emmanuel quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down,
Oh, he packs it down!
that is incredible.
Yeah, one of the better dunks we've seen from Barrett. My goodness.
Hunter in the post, guarded by Barrett. Hunter against Barrett. Hunter can't get it to go. Toronto leading by 5. To the inside. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
The Raptors' shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. Pass to Mobo. Outside Dick. Outside Olynyk. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 9-point Toronto lead.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Mobo with the rebound.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Olynyk against Young. Olynyk passes to Barrett. Pass to Dick. Kicks it out to Barrett. Plenty of space. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
On the wing, Grady Dick. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Hunter. Young with it, guarded by Olynyk. Fires the 3. That shot off.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Johnson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, Young's playmaking is very reliable. He's got impressive vision.
Mitchell. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Daniels. And a 2-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Buffkin comes in for Young. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Toronto making a switch here. Boucher's checked in.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Here's Johnson. Rebound by the Raptors.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Hunter on the wing. Pass to Daniels. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Buffkin. Checked by Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Okongwu with the bucket.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Raptors lead by 3. Boucher right side. Here's Abaji. Now Pirtle. Hunter covering. Pirtle, the pass to Abaji. The shot no good. Good D by Okongwu. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. To the wing, right side. Back to Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Mitchell, the pass to Boucher. And here's Brown for 3. Counted from distance. And the Raptors lead by 4. Johnson for 3. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Raptors. Out in front, leading by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level kid. What a great pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. 4th quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Larry Nance is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then there's Okongwu. And it's Wallace in at the point guard. Abaji can't hit.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Wallace outside. Okongwu inside. He's working on Pirtle. Okongwu with the bucket.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Pass to Barnes. Kick out to Brown. Pirtle in the post. Quickly outside. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks trailing. Wallace outside. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. To the middle. It's stolen by Barnes. Here comes Toronto on the push. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Barrett's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Brown. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Nance. Hunter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Trae Young in for Wallace. Down low. Stolen by Quickly. Here's Barrett. Rips down the breakaway slam.
He's an opportunistic scorer in the open floor. Barrett makes sure to take advantage of these chances whenever he can. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. 2-point game. Daniels. So it'll be 2 free throws, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
At the line for the Hawks. 2 shots. This play is under review under NBA rules.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another. Look, and they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
All right, Ali, thanks once again. He's off on the second. They got the rebound. Capella, the pass to Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. The Raptors with a lead. Pass to Pirtle. Quickly outside. No good with the triple. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Barnes. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Yeah, selfless play by Hunter to give it up to his man in space.
Here's Barrett. Rebounded by the Hawks. Hunter's got 6 rebounds in the game. To take the lead. Fearless from Young inside.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Hunter against Barrett. Kicks it out to Barnes. Hurdle up top. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing. That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the and one.
Pirtle comes with a double. Hunter finds Young. From deep, Capella. Toronto grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Quickly, passes to Pirtle. Barnes with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Back to Quickly. Over Young. And it's Quickly with a miss. Johnson against Barrett. Outside Young. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. On the wing, Daniels. 4 on the clock. Here's Capella.
Yeah! Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Hunter in the post, guarded by Barrett. Here's Young. It's good!
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Oh, the officials are calling a technical foul here. You don't see this too often, but they tried to call for a timeout when they had none left.
Oh, man, big error right there. Number of remaining timeouts is something you communicate to your players.
We don't see it that often, but with all that's going on, the timeout situation must have slipped his mind. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win with the late victory. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA.
of all the fanfare of opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you've put the off-season to use trying to improve your skill as a player, but you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Young is out there with Daniel. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And it's Miller penetrating. The kick out to Ball. Williams has a screen for Ball with the drive, and Ball slams it in.
Well, this is exactly what you want from LaMelo Ball, attacking the rim off the drive.
Young outside, down low, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Ball against Young. And Ball slams it in.
Now, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That's 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
Now here is Martin. Jalen Johnson missing his last shot. Can't connect from short range. Daniels with it. Bridges covering. Johnson kicks to Capella. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Outside, Ball. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here is Miller. Last game, 26 points. And Hunter over to help. Outside, Ball. Miller, the pass to Ball. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. The Hawks trailing. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Knicks. Outside for Martin. 3-pointer. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Martin. Ball's got 9.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Young's shot is good.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Miller surveying the floor. Out to Bridges. Outside, Martin. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson against Bridges. Rebound, Atlanta. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
Now, here's Capella. Hunter finds Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Outside, Martin. Off target with his 3. Hawks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Ball from long range. That's good. And it's Miller with the assist. He's got 12.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot heat. And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And it's ball penetrating.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Ball from long range. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Hornets. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Cody Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Yes, that goes in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Hawks trail by 3. Johnson with a screen on Ball. And Young kicks to Daniels. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
Young with the steal. Here is Daniels, covered by Miller. Here's Capella. Here's Johnson. Young from outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
You know, you can't afford to let Young slip by you, especially in these open floor situations. That is inviting trouble.
Out to Miller. Bridges outside. Here's Ball. And again, the Hornets missing. The Hawks leading. Young outside. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 7 points in the game. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And here's Martin. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. And it's the Hawks ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. To the hoop. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Great ball movement there.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Hornets. The Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 14. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
The kick out to Young. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Hornets trail by 7. Ball dishes to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Atlanta.
Now, here's Capella. Defended by Richards. Johnson for 3. They get it back. Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Bridges outside. Out to Miller. Ball against Young. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Ball.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
And that one's good. Hunter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ball with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Ball's got 19 points.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Johnson, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Miller, the pass to Richards. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. Releases. And Charlotte turns it over again. Williams, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. Atlanta also making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Jalen Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Dyson Daniels. Young inside. He's covered by Ball. Count the basket.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
There's Ball with the three. Knocks down the three ball. Ball's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Okongwu. Rebound by Williams.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Got it to fall! It went down! He got it to fall!
He did it!
And a huge three there to chop the lead down as we go into the break. Still anyone's game.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts.
You take a look at the Hornets. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone's... Well, let's turn now to our current game. And I tell you what, how about Clint Capella in the first half?
His selections is touch.
And that about wraps.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Young and Bogdanovich are the guards. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Capella with a screen on Miller. 6 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And Ball slams it in.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight, almost impossible.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
There's Ball with the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got his 4th assist in this one.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in, and Josh Green subbed in for Cody Martin. And you know, Brandon Miller may not have the experience, Doris, so far in the NBA, but boy, does he have a feel for the game.
And Kevin, that to me is something you can't teach. The ability at a young age to read situations well. He can mix his pace. He can create his own space for his shot. The game has already seemed to slow down for this young guy.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
Body the pass to Nance. Fires the three. And a fast break now for the Hornets. For the finish, a huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Miller against Bogdanovich, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his third basket of the night right there.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Miller inside. Bogdanovich on him. Miller, no up. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Young against Williams. Young's shot is off. Charlotte's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. This one for 3. Williams' shot is off.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Young left side. Buries it down low. Young's got 13.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Here's Mann. Up and in on the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And the wide open shot from Green. Nailed from three-point land. And now a 4-point Hornets lead. Nance finds Young. Back to Nance. To stop the run. Jacks up a 3. And Young with the basket on the assist by Nance. He's got 16.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Man up top, defended by Young. Here's Mann. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Down low, pass to Mann. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Mann's got 4 points in the quarter.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
He got it up.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it...
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. It's Charlotte. They lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Bridges. Also, Mark Williams out there. And it's Curry in at the 2. So that's the Hornets 5. Back to Bridges. Pass to Williams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Hawks trail by 3. Freez with it. Johnson for 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. Well, the Hornets shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in.
Springs in his shoes. Clear the deck when Miles Bridges is coming through, folks.
Wallace against Ball. Fires the 3. And it's Freez missing. Hornets leading by 5. And it's Ball penetrating. Can't cash in from close range. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And he gets the bucket.
No, that's a great sign for Freez, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Pass to Martin. Back to Ball. Now Bridges. Martin kicks to Miller. Back to Martin. Ball from long range. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Wallace. He takes it in. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The kick out to Ball. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. The shot misses. Excellent D there by Johnson. Throws it up high. Bridges with the steal. Outside Martin. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 3. To the inside. Bridges with the steal. It's 2-on-1. And stolen by Okongwu. Now the Hawks moving it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Okongwu's now got his first basket of the night.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Ball, and there it is for him. Ball's got 32 points in the game.
Now LaMelo Ball relishes these moments. That young man has no fear.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Wallace. It's Miller on the wing. Back to Ball. 5 on the clock. Yep, that one goes in there. Now it's a 5-point Hornets lead.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man Ball is used to the spotlight. And this team has complete faith in Bogdanovich's ability to hit big shots. This guy just doesn't seem to feel the pressure.
He's passing in by Charlotte. Here's Ball. And contact on the shot. So, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated.
The time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, They got it right with the review.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Martin dishes to Miller. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Daniel from outside. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barrett is the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Dick, and it's Pirtle in at the center position. Now here's Quickley. Oh, it's blocked by Williams, and he's able to get it back. Barnes against Bridges. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You give Barnes any kind of opening, he's going to attack that rim.
Up top ball, guarded by Quickley. Lets the 3 fly.
Come on.
It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, finding some room there on the perimeter, the lefty R.J. Barrett knocks it down.
Here's Ball. Banked it in off the glass. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
First team foul.
Quickly from outside. The rebound by Bridges. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ball outside from behind the arc. Offensive rebound. Miller finds Martin for 3. Bridges drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Toronto, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Stolen by Ball. On the take. And Ball throws it down.
And there's the athletic grace of LaMelo Ball. Poetic.
Ball against Quickley. Barnes drives in. Barrett a screen on Bridges. Clock at 6 to halt the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Cody Martin.
Yeah, Barrett is a strong finisher, so don't expect a little bit of contact to stop him cold.
Green's checked in for Martin. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Now here's Miller. Out to Bridges. Ball surveys the floor. And the Hornets, another 3.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Quickly outside. 1:51 left in the first. Pass to Barnes. Let's go with a 3. And again, Toronto, no good. Hornets leading by 7. The 3 from Ball. Barnes with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. 1.5 minutes left in the first quarter here. Quickly from outside.
Right now they're losing ground. I mean, they might need to switch things up a bit. Maybe hit the offensive boards a little harder.
Out to Bridges. Pass to Green. Bridges against Barnes. Ball with it. Just 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ball's got 12.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Quickly passes to Barnes. And that That one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
With his strength and his skill, Scotty Barnes can finish inside very quick.
Ball outside. Ball with another miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's quickly with a miss.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Williams passes to Green. And the three-pointer goes.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Inside. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Quickly.
Smart to get Pirtle inside with the ball. The big man so easy to get it at close range.
Quickly against Ball. The three. The shot no good. The three from Quickly. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Mark Williams out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Well, RJ right there, moving without the basketball, and that helps him to get to an open spot on the floor. That creates the rhythm.
Ball against Quickly. It's Martin on the wing. Pirtle against Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Ball outside. Pass to Martin. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
Barrett against Martin. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. There's Ball with a 3. Ball cashes one in from distance.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's Miller. And Charlotte, another 3. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Olenek's checked in for Toronto. Mitchell comes in for Quickly. Barnes passes to Dick. Going inside. Fires the 3. Barnes, no good. Hornets leading by 11. Ball outside. The 3. Rebound by Olenek. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Toronto. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Tries the spin move. Barrett converts after the nice spin. Barrett's got 7 now in this quarter.
Incredible move right there from Barrett. This guy knows how to handle that rock.
Martin outside. Pass to Miller. Second shot opportunity. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Martin's got his second bucket on the night. Raptors trail by 11. Looking at the Raptors spread, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, I felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, BA. There wasn't a lot of, progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett on the trade, and slowly and surely they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. And so here is Toronto after the basket by Charlotte. Back to Mitchell, to the paint. Here's Olynyk. Pass to Mobo, beyond the arc. Richards pulls it in. Hornets leading by 10. To the middle. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw is good from Mitchell. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Bridges. Green comes in for Martin. Curry, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Mann in for LaMelo Ball. The Hornets have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Outside man. Pass to Williams. Outside man. Back to Williams. Can't cash it in from the high post. And so it's Charlotte ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back to the game after this break.
Please direct your attention to...
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way.
And now here's something that's always interesting. And that'll do it for us.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
So for the Raptors right now, we've got RJ Barrett, Brady Dick out there with Davion Mitchell. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Abaji in at the 4 spot.
Hornets, number 14, Musa.
Outside Mitchell. And the layup is good off the glass.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Mann. Here's Williams. Back to Mann. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Mitchell. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Dick. And he makes it on the layup. Dick's got 5 points.
I like what I saw on both ends that time, hustling on defense to create some offense.
Here's Mann. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Curry comes in for Martin. Toronto making a switch here. Green in the post. Pass to Curry. Launches it. He drops it from range. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Hornets leading by 11. Outside man to the inside. Curry, no good.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Charlotte has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. On the wing, Green. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago, going up against the Bulls. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers.
This is going to be a really tough stretch of schedule for them. They've got a lot of road games coming down the pipe, and they have not had a lot of luck finding success on the court when traveling.
Now here's Pirtle. Barnes in the post, working on Williams. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. Hornets leading by 11. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Well, quickly can space out that floor for you, knock down three-point shooter.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. The 3 from Quickly. Hauled in by Curry. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Richards. The three-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 10. It's stolen by Green. Richards, high post. Outside for Green. From deep. Buries it from 3. Green's got 6 points.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Pass to Barnes. Back to Dick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry with it. Picked up by Dick. That's good from Curry on the assist by Green. Curry's got his second basket on the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Hornets leading by 15. Outside, Green. Williams in the post. Covered by Pirtle. He buries it from 3. Green's got 6 here in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Barnes, no good.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Curry passes to man. Kept alive by Charlotte. And here's Green from the arc. That shot, no good. And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. Outside Dick. Shot to stop the run. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 7 points in the game.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Left side man. The kick out, Curry. Wide open look. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Hornets out in front. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
First personal foul.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Cody Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And there's a 3-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Charlotte leading by 18. There's Ball with a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Ball's got 20 points.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his 5th foul.
And that's 5. One more, and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Stolen by Ball. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that are still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers. With all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor, teams are getting smarter and smarter.
Outside Barnes. Stripped away. Miller on the wing. For 3, Bridges. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 7 tonight. It's Barnes on the wing. Quickly outside. Back to Barnes. No good on the triple.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
The shot by Pirtle, no good. Charlotte leading by 21. Martin, the pass to Ball. Back to Martin. Now Miller. Pass to Bridges to the left side wing. And here's Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Ball throws it down.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show. And we're seeing it right here. Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Williams. Miller with it. It's Martin on the wing. So many players in the league have their own podcast. Would you have had one during your career, Brent?
I think so, BA. I think it would have been a lot of fun. How cool is it to connect to your favorite players or hear stories from guys as the season is going along, than to have these guys available in your earbuds all day, every day.
Here's Barnes. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Bridges. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Ball with it. Now quickly defending. Out to Bridges. Pass to Ball. From downtown. Rebound Toronto. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And Scotty Barnes continues to grow in shouldering the offensive load for his team.
And Ball with a basket. The assist from Bridges. Ball's got 31 points.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a
to try to establish at this stage?
I think there's two things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything, from the way we practice to the way we prepare for games to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotation. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And here's Johnson outside. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, this is Capella using his height the best way he can to save the possession.
Pass to Barnes. Quickly against Young. It's stolen by Capella. Now, here's Hunter. Defense is right there. Young for 3. Doesn't go for him.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pirtle gets to quickly. Here's Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Back to quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Into the lane. Lays it up off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And last season, Jalen Johnson saw a huge leap in playing time and his production.
Yeah, look, he was one of the most improved players in this league. You know, came in as a great athlete, but then has really learned how to play the game, how to get to high percentage shots, how to get on the glass, and especially how to defend.
Yeah, his improvement has been off the charts.
Sure has.
Here's Hunter following the score by Jakob Pirtle. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And taken away by Johnson. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, that was all Johnson there. Once he gets the steal, he's looking to go coast to coast.
A 3 from quickly. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here's Hunter. Young taking his time here. Fires from the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's just something that Young excels at. Boy, a joy to watch this guy shoot the ball.
Here's Pirtle, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Pass to Young. Now Daniels. Over quickly. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist from Young. Daniels has got 5 points so far. A 3 from quickly. Doesn't go that time.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Inside. Second shot opportunity. Here's Barrett. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Hawks leading by 5. Here's Daniels. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
A 3 from Barnes. Hunter grabs the miss. Last outing for Toronto unsuccessful. It was a loss to the Heat in Miami. Dick with the steal. Barrett for 3. Goes back up. Here's Pirtle. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Connects from 3-point range.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Dick passes to quickly. Offline with his three.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, great communication and timing. Setting Capella up for a big jam.
Quickly, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap there.
And so it's Atlanta with a... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
So it's Atlanta now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Hawks. So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They've got Dick. Scotty Barnes is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Abaji in at the three spot.
A dead-eye catch-and-shoot guy. Hunter is someone you have to run off his shot.
Dick finds quickly. Here's Abaji. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Monday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And that game against the Knicks, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Young with no one around. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, Trae Young is a tremendous outside shooter with almost limitless range.
Quickly the pass to Abaji. Back to quickly. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Young outside. Pass to Hunter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Dick with the steal. Driving to the basket.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Daniels, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And the Raptors also making a change. Barrett's checked in. And it's quickly missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Young's shot is off.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
For three, Barrett. And Capella sends it back. Back to Barnes. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Kept alive. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Young, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was needed. Fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A. Not going to go that time. Hunter with some nice defense. Young drives in. Rebound by the Raptors. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA, had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Barnes against Okongwu. Clock at 4. Daniels kicks to Hunter. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 12. Here's Barrett. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him. And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lofkin with the rebound.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
And that one's good. Daniels.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Pass to Dick. To the paint. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a...
Now let's take a moment here. Thanks for spending half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Freez, and it's Wallace in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Johnson letting it fly in a hurry.
Now Barrett, still scoreless. Pass to Dick. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Drills the three-pointer.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
They double-team Johnson, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
Pass to Freez. Back to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Wallace. Hawks for the new shot clock. Lets the three fly. That shot, no good. Raptors trail by 12. Mitchell with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Good on the bucket. Pirtle's got 9.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And the focus Bogdanovich has is tremendous. Able to take on contact and still convert.
So both teams making some changes here. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Wow. Fires the three. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Raptors trail by 13. Pass to Abaji. Got a piece of it. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Zeller dishes to Johnson. Zeller passes to Bogdanovich. The tray. Traps in the tray. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night.
That's a go-to shot for Bogdanovich. He's so confident pulling the trigger.
Mitchell dishes to Pirtle. Back to Mitchell. Out to Barrett. A three ball. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Barrett's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Zeller passes to Bogdanovich. The shot from the low post is good. Bogdanovich has got 8 points in the quarter. Raptors trail by 15. Inside, Abaji, and he slams it one-handed.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Bogdanovich. Plays it up and banks it in. Bogdanovich has got 10 points.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly. Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Mitchell passes to Dick. Zeller grabs the board.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Daniels, no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Trailing by 17. Launches it. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Zeller.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Johnson with the block. A three from Bogdanovich. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Bogdanovich making highlights for the Atlanta. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So for Toronto right now, we've got Kelly Olynyk. Bruce Brown is out there with Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Lawson in at the 2. got that one up quick. Quickly's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Raptors. Johnson for three. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Quickly for three. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. A shot by Okongwu, no good. Raptors trail by 19. Quickly with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. It's Young on the wing. Back to Hunter. Clock at 6. Johnson for three, and it's Toronto with the rebound. Brown inside. Johnson on him. Quickly finds Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Man, Olynyk really throwing it down with some power.
Down low. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Olynyk.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And the Hawks making a change here. Nance is checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Abaji's checked in. And here's Barnes for three. Drills it from outside.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from three, this guy is almost unguardable.
Here's Nance. Young from outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu.
Raptors substitution. Number 2. Jonathan.
Raptors trail by 17. Toronto working the ball around now. Abaji can't get it to go. Nance against Barnes. Pass to Hunter. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Atlanta again missing.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
All sorts of time, and he knocks down the jumper. And the Hawks lead by 19.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And it's quickly missing. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And the Hawks making a change here. Capella's checked in. Raptors trail by 19. Knocks it loose. Young for three, and the three ball is good. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Got a piece of it.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Johnson.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young, basket good. And the Hawks lead by 21.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And there hasn't been anything easy for them in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Nobody near Barnes. Those three-pointers off the mark. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loves.
great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
So the Hornets starting 5. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Cody Martin is out there with Miles Bridges, and it's Williams in at center. Now here's Young. Shot clock at 6. And here's Hunter from the arc. Good D by Ball.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
A deep three from Ball. Rebounded by Johnson. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Ball against Young. Miller, the pass to Bridges. Here's Martin. Launches a three. And Miller good for 3.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
And here's Hunter for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Now here's Ball. And the Hornets, another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
There's Ball with a 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Hunter passes to Johnson. Back to Hunter. Pass to Johnson. Drops in the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Ball. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And stolen by Bridges. Pass to Martin. The 3 is up. Capella with a rebound.
Well, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Daniels. And it's off from 3-point range. Hornets leading by 6. The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
Stolen by Young. On the wing, Daniels. Guarded by Miller. And Mark Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Young misses.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
3-pointer, Bridges. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, you can see the work being put in on that particular shot for Bridges, and his confidence as a result is continuing to grow.
Here's the 3. Capella with a rebound.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
The kick out to Ball. Miller, the pass to Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Ball. Shoots over Johnson. Ball no good.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Ball throws it down.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Ball. Here's Daniels. Still without a bucket. Capella, pass to Daniels. Back to Capella. Here's Young. Williams grabs the board. Miller outside. It'll count. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
And just nails the 3. Way to close.
And so it's Charlotte. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Alan. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Miller. Bogdan Bogdanovic checked in for Atlanta. The jump hook. The bank shot, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Ball no good.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Young finds Johnson. Capella with it. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Stolen by Young. Outside Bogdanovic. And he's going for the lob. Ball with a steal. Puts up a 3. Charlotte again missing.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash, but he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Ball taking his time here. 6 to shoot. Bridges outside. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry for 3. And it's LaMelo Ball with a 3. Ball's got 11.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The 3 from Ball. He can't get it to go. Bogdanovic against Ball. From deep, Johnson. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Poke loose. Now Young with a steal. 3-pointer. And the The rebound goes to Charlotte.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The three from Ball. He can't hit that time.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. Johnson a screen on Miller. 5 to shoot. And here's Hunter for 3. Richards pulls it in.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Ball right side. Martin the pass to Ball. Martin with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Martin inside. Working on Hunter. Now here's Miller. Defended by Bogdanovich. Here's Martin. And Young pulls it down. Hawks trail by 11. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Capella with the jam.
The 6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Again, the miss by Capella. Charlotte leading by 12. Deflects the pass. Inside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hunter. That one falls. Hunter's got his second basket of the night.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Up top Ball. Out to Bridges. Miller, the pass to Bridges. Oh, my. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Shooting for Charlotte, Miles Bridges, taking 3 shots. The play will be reviewed under NCAA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he hits the first of 3. Good on the second one. And he makes all 3.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And so it's Charlotte in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They've been in total control in this game, and they hope it continues. We'll be right back.
When I look at Atlanta, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq. And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Atlanta Hawks.
They've been a step slow.
Thanks as always.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Johnson.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
On the court for Charlotte, Bridges and Williams, the combo up front. Trey Mann out there with Green, and it's Salon in at the 3. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Nice pass by Reese Shea. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Now here's Mann. Not a lot of room. The kick out to Williams. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
And Atlanta making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. On the wing, Daniels. No points so far. Nails it from 3.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Outside for Green. Williams from long range. And that comes off the assist by Green. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside for Green. There's the triple. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Charlotte leading by 14. Grant Williams, a bit of a jack-of-all-trades, Clark. He always provides a spark.
Yeah, he's an ideal guy to have in your rotation, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, because he gives you a lot of positive production at both ends, and he can get under the skin of the opponent, too, which isn't always a bad thing. He gives you everything he has and fits in nicely with whatever role you give him.
Zeller's checked in for Kongwu. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Micic. Clock at 6. Here's Young. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Young's gotten his first basket of the night.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks.
Boy, like most guys, a comfort zone inside for Zeller. The closer he is, the more effective he is.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game. Krejci's checked in for Atlanta. Bufkin comes in for Young. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's man, tightly guarded. On the wing, Green. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 5. And Williams punches it home.
Boy, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-6 run. And Josh Green going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And a chance now to check out the scoring distribution between the front court and back court players tonight for the Hawks.
And they're behind right now, but it hasn't been because their bigs haven't stepped up. The backcourt needs to up their intensity and give their front line some help.
Smith, he's checked in for man. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. And a change for the Hornets. Man, he's checked in for Smith. And Atlanta misses again. Charlotte leading by 16. Miller on the wing. Back to Williams. Miller outside. Some room here for Williams. And it's Charlotte with another.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Pass to Daniels. And Atlanta misses again. For Charlotte, they've gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Williams finds Williams. And here's Green from the arc. Okongwu with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Daniels. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Charlotte making some changes. Bridges, he's checked in for Williams. Martin comes in for Green, and it's Ball in for Mann. Miller against Hunter. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's Charlotte with another.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
And finished off by Hunter.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
I certainly hope not.
Left side, Young. Off with the layup. Good if it goes. The shot won't fall. And so it's Charlotte with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
So he gets them both. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They led by as many as 18. Out to Bridges. Takes a 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Ball gets it to go. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Hawks trail by 19. Pass to Daniels. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
That doesn't go either for Ball.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ball's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Ball throws it down.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Young, the pass to Daniels. Now Johnson. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan, without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
Ricochet, he's checked in for Young. And a change for the Hornets. Richards is checked in. There's Ball with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's got 11 in the second half.
Well, I love the feel Ball has when he should pull up or pass or whatever decision he has to make. His pace is outstanding.
Back to Capella. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Miller, the pass to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
And Atlanta misses again. Charlotte leading by 23. Stolen by Capella. 3-on-3. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And, you know, Capella has a big body, Kevin, and knows how to use it as he draws contact from the defense on his way up.
And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Atlanta. And here's Hunter for three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hornets.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LaMelo Ball.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it. .41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Kept alive. Williams passes to Martin. Ball with it. Three-pointer. Out to Bridges. And the miss. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way they're...